Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
We're live in downtown Salt Lake City. March Madness is here. The excitement is contagious. And you know what everyone's talking about besides basketball? The weather. I know! Partly cloudy skies with above average temperatures. It has been stunning. I want to show you what it looked like this morning. Michael catching this one from Hill Air Force Base. So pretty. So we've had a ridge of high pressure that's been in control, but a weak front came through, welcoming in those clouds and started to flatten the ridge a little bit, made for a gorge shot this morning. As we look at the satellite radar, you're able to see in the last few hours, a few of those storms popped up in central and southern Utah. That was aided by daytime heating and this weak front coming through. Not all of that is hitting the ground, but some of it, because we have a dry surface layer, is evaporating. So that's called virga. That's what we're dealing with. 50s and 60s out there right now, temperature-wise. 75 in St. George, and we're seeing those 60s and 70s on the eastern side of the state. We're running 3 to 5 degrees above seasonal averages right now. But that is going to change. We've got big changes on the way. Not for tonight, though. We're going to clear the clouds as we get through the next several hours. We'll be dropping into the 50s. Those 50s will hold on, eventually dropping into the 40s with clear skies for the Wasatch Front. Okay, we'll take those 60s. It hasn't been bad. We do have changes brewing, though, and it starts with the wind. A high wind watch has been issued for a portion of the West Desert. Iron, Beaver, Juab, Millard counties, all underneath that high wind warning. Could see gusts up to 60 miles per hour, blowing dust possible. This is for Saturday, ahead of our cold front. That cold front is organized, and it's going to bring major changes to the weather scene. As we look at our future cast, we get through our Friday, and you're going to notice an increase of cloud cover. Southwesterly winds will crank. That will allow for temperatures to climb. And then as we get through late afternoon and evening for Friday, some higher elevation showers pop up. You can see where northern Utah, mainly tied to the higher elevations. As we head into Saturday, look at that wet weather. Cold front's going to sweep through. It's a valley rain, mountain snow setup. And as it comes in, temperature's going to dip behind that front. So we're looking at the timing of that cold front as we get through the next several days. But as it moves through into Sunday, colder air behind it. Notice in the mountains that you're going to see that snow. People just can't help themselves. They see a camera and they just get so excited. It's great. As we look at the futurecast snow totals, you're going to be able to see that our mountains from this quick moving cold front that is organized could pick up anywhere from 4 to 8 inches. So a heads up there. Mountain valleys could pick up a few inches themselves. And in our valleys, we're talking rain, but we could see a wintry mix move in, meaning we could go 0 to an inch. So don't rule it out by Sunday because colder air really takes control. So heads up there. As we look at temperatures for tomorrow, those southwesterly winds are going to crank and allow for above average temperatures, noting that we're going to get close to 70 degrees. I think in Salt Lake, we'll get there. Upper 60s at least, but 70 not out of the question with the help of that wind. As we look, 74, go Zags, 74 in St. George. We're going to see 60s and 70s on the eastern side of the state. St. George 7 days showing those conditions and the temperatures dropping with a chance of some isolated wet weather for the latter half of the weekend. Staying unsettled into next week, small chance of precip there. As we look at the Wasatch Front, this is where the game changer happens. Yeah, it's going to be as good as that Dayton, Nevada game that just wrapped because we're going to see those temperatures taking a serious drop behind that cold front and the wet weather really taking over. Forewarning you that the weekend looks soggy. Valley rain, mountain snow Saturday. Could see some mixed precipitation Sunday. Isolated to scattered showers. BYU fans, oof, rough day for them. As we look at the next several days, you're going to see the chance of precipitation holds on into next week. Very progressive spring pattern ahead. So a heads up there. We know that the warmth that we've brought the season of spring in with here in Salt Lake is about to change, which is very on brand for spring in the Beehive State. Spring snow right around the corner, and you see those temperatures taking a serious dip. So you're watching as fans are getting ready. Here goes session 2. They've just started to let them in. You're looking at them live. Folks getting really excited. That girl, thank you for watching my weather. You're so great. Yeah, they were wonderful. Very, very nice, sweet fans. People getting a taste of what Salt Lake is about. Great weather, friendly folks, and really good basketball. That's what's happening tonight. We'll send it back over to Brian.